welcome to my channel. All right, now what is that on the thumbnail? That is a wonderful treatment that I have for you guys, and you're gonna be like you're gonna thank me so much for this treatment because it is gonna help you to stay on it much longer. Yes, so it's gonna help you to be up when you want to be up, okay? And sometimes it's gonna help you to be up when you don't even want to be up. Now you're all gonna be so happy because there are millions of you out there who are struggling to get it up. Now this is gonna do wonders for you, right? Now let us talk a little bit about reason why you are having problem of getting it up. All right, so let's talk about that, and then I'm gonna go in the kitchen and I'm gonna whip this treatment up for you, and you're gonna thank me. All right, let's talk about this. Impotence in men are often caused by physical or psychological conditions. In most cases, men can still get it up but cannot maintain it during play. This is usually caused by psychological conditions such as depression, stress, or anxiety. In most cases, men who cannot get it up, often it is something wrong with the nerves and blood vessels that cause it to function. This type of impotence can cause by paralysis, diabetes, cholesterol plaque in the blood vessels, and other causes. Okay, just to start, this is a must. You need to have a blender. If you do not have a blender, you need to have a whisk like the one I'm showing above. It don't have to be a big blender. It could be a very small one. So with that out of the way, let's move on to the ingredients. Our first ingredient is aloe vera leaf, and we're going to be using the gel from this. Now, make sure to choose a fresh aloe leaf. I actually found aloe leaf in my grocery store in the produce oil, and it's pretty cheap, so no need not to get yourself a leaf. If you do not have access to the leaf, you could use the juice. However, you got to make sure that this juice is 100% aloe vera juice. All right, our second ingredient is, guess what? Here come the little white stuff, and that is the egg, right? So we're going to be using an egg in this drink, so be warned, it is filled with protein. Now our third ingredient is, look at this stuff, what this is. This is molasses. Ooh! And look at this. In case you don't know what molasses is, let me tell you what molasses really is. And guess what? Good stuff right here. Okay, so that's our third ingredient. Let me taste this thing. Bitter. Now our fourth ingredient is, here it comes, and this is flax seeds, right? Now when I was growing up, I know this as linseed, so we're going to be using flaxseed in this recipe. Our next ingredient is orange juice. Now here is where you could have some fun. If you do not want to use orange juice, go ahead and use some soy milk. If you don't want to use soy milk, go ahead and use some almond milk. It's modern times, so we have to put the modern twist to it. However, growing up, orange juice is what my daddy used. Alright, so now we're going to put this drink together. And I'm using my small blender because I'm making just a small cup. However, for you matcha guys out there, go ahead and double up on the ingredients. So first, I'm going to put my egg in. I'm actually going to break it over my measuring cup. And that looks fairly good. Pour it in here. Never ever pour directly in your mixture. You want to put it to the side, just to make sure that everything is all good here. Now guys, look what I'm doing here. Now, once you break your egg, you're gonna get in and you're gonna look for this little thing which they call the eye of the egg, right? And you're gonna remove it, all right? And as usual, don't ask me why they take this out, but they do take this little part out. So I'm removing that from the egg, and now the egg is ready to use. So we're gonna pour the egg in our blender. All right. Next, I'm moving on to the molasses, and I'm gonna be using 2 tablespoons of molasses. That's 1 tablespoon. Bring it on. 2 tablespoons of molasses. So there you have your egg and your molasses in your blender. Now if you want, you could go ahead and blend your flax seeds. If not, you could just leave it like that. But I went ahead and I blend my flax seed. You don't have to. You could put it straight in like this. But since I have somebody around that like to have a lot of flax seed in their diet, I do this. Now, blended flax seed, I'm going to pour 4 tablespoons in. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, 4 tablespoons of blended flax seeds. And if your flax seed is not blended and you're using the old seed, go ahead and add 5 to 6 tablespoons of flax seed in this drink. So now we have our egg, molasses, and flax seeds. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to pour 1 cup of orange juice in this mix. Now you could choose to use a little more orange juice if you want, so you could actually use between 1 to 2 cups of orange juice in the mixture depending on how strong you want it. So once we have all that together, we're going to move on to our aloe vera. And here come the aloe vera. Now, for those of you who are not comfortable using the aloe vera, you could choose to opt out of it so you can skip the aloe. However, to get the full benefit of this drink, a little piece of aloe will do the trick. All right. So now I'm going to prepare the aloe vera, and you want to make sure to wash it and make sure it is totally clean. So here we have our aloe leaf, nice and clean. And I'm just going to cut right down the center. Put that away. Now, look at the amount I'm going to use. You do not need a lot for one drink. Just a little sliver is good. And as small as this is very effective. You don't need to have more than this, which is about an ounce of aloe vera gel. So to prepare this, we're simply going to cut the sides. I'm only extracting the gel. So slide my knife right under here. Do the same. Make sure you have clean hands. And here you go. Here is your aloe vera gel. Just a small little piece, okay, for flavoring. So we're going to drop that in the blender. So now I have everything in the blender. I'm going to cover. At this stage of the game, if you do not have a blender and you're using a whisk, what you could do, you could actually grate that aloe vera gel, or you could actually use something and pound on it, and then you drop it in and whisk. Okay? All right. So now we're going to set our blender up, put it on, and we're going to blend. Now, this is a true story. When I was growing up, my dad used to make this drink every morning. And normally whatever my dad make in the kitchen, he normally share it with me because I would normally be around him, you know, looking what he's doing. And believe it or not, whenever he made this drink, he never ever offered me. And I used to be so upset, like, why can't I taste that? And he always be like, oh, this is a man drink. You don't need to try this. So thank you, Daddy. Now I have your recipe. Share it. All right. So. I remember this smell. Smelling really, really good, believe it or not. So now I'm going to pour this for you. Ooh, this is good. Yes, yes, yes. Rich and nice. And here you have it, guys. Here it is. I know I poured too much. Ooh, yeah. You can't ask for anything more. You got to taste this. You can choose to drink this 2 to 3 times per week. If you are like my dad, you drink it every morning. But yeah, 2 to 3 times a week is what I recommend. All right, guys? So there you have it. Go ahead and try this drink. And remember, come back and comment and let me know how well this thing worked for you. Now, this is going to help you in many different ways, okay? This is going to help you if you feel tired, if you feel sluggish. So it's not only about, you know, that thing there. This is also really, really good for you. So go ahead and try, and I probably need to taste some of this, but guess what? This is a man drink. Honey! Hon! I have something for you. So there you have it, guys. Go ahead and try this drink. Now there you have it. Thank you all for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it. Share the video with your friend. And if this was the first time watching, don't forget to hit my face at the end of the video or hit the word subscribe and you will be subscribed. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank